Guys, my name is Allison Jandu and I am a potty training consultant. I'm here today to share with you some of my favorite potty training tips. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that I want to mention is to try and introduce the potty to your child as early as you possibly can. A lot of times people ask me what the actual perfect age to potty train is, and really that depends, but I always, try to push the earlier the better, just because you want to do it before your child hits about 2.5 years old, because at that point they start to really push back and about things that they don't tend to want to do. Whereas, between like 18 and 30 months, they're more helpful. They want to learn new things. They want to mimic you and those kinds of things. So definitely try to start somewhere between the 18 and 30-month mark if you can. But even before that, you can introduce the potty to them by just getting one when they're babies and having it in their room, so that way they can see it, they're familiar with it. You can even have them sit on it every once in a while just to see what happens. Whether they do anything or not, it's not a big deal, but at least they'll be familiar with it when the time comes to potty train, and then it won't be as huge of a hurdle to overcome for them. Number two, I always suggest to count down the days to no more diapers on the calendar. So you've probably heard the parenting tactic where, like if you want your child to stop doing something, you kind of give them a warning, like, okay, we're going to be leaving the playground in 5 minutes, so choose one more thing to do or something like that. This is kind of the same concept, but for potty training. So I suggest to take about 3 to 5 days and count down the days to no more diapers on the calendar. So you can wake up with them every morning and X off the day together, and you can say, 3 more days until you're a big girl, or 2 more days until you're a big boy, those kinds of things, to really give them some time to let it sink in that the change is coming. And it gives you an opportunity to, encourage and empower them in the process as well. And next is to make up your own potty song and dance for when your child has potty success. This is a really good one, and it's simple and it's free, and it really tends to help all around, because kids, a lot of times they see us caring for them and, making them food, putting them to bed, all those kinds of day-to-day things, but they don't get to see us be super silly with them that often. So every opportunity that they get to see that is going to be rewarding for them. So make up a song. The sillier the better. Put some dance moves with it too. And every time they have success on the potty, sing the song together, do the dance together, and that's going to be motivation for them to keep doing it and to keep seeing you acting silly. Number four, when you guys are ready to take the potty training show on the road, if you will, because we all have to get back to our regular lives at some point, you want to keep a potty with you in the car. And this is helpful because your little one's probably not going to be super comfortable with using a public bathroom at first, which is totally normal. Most adults don't even like using public bathrooms, I don't think. So having the potty in the car provides them with a sense of comfort. Let them know it's there, and that if they need to go potty, to just tell you. And, it keeps you out of a lot of uncomfortable situations where you might have to stop at some place that you don't necessarily want to stop at on the side of the road or whatever. And it lets your child feel more in control because they know what to expect, and they know that the potty is there if they need to use it. Number five is to make a progress chart together. And I say to make a progress chart, not a chart to earn rewards per se, but just a chart that, when they have potty success, you let them choose a sticker, they put it on their chart, and it's just a good visual representation of their success that you can all celebrate together as the family at the end of each day. And that just really helps to continue to build the empowerment, to make them feel proud of themselves, to recognize their accomplishments, and it also helps to motivate them to, potentially get more stickers the next day. It's just a very positive experience all around for them. Number six is when you first transition to underwear, try to go up a size. So don't buy the size that they would normally wear. So if they're in 2T, buy a 3T. If they're in 18 months, buy 2T. Just go up a size. And the reason for that is the looseness will help them with their body signals. It'll help them with their body awareness, because if the underwear fit too snug, it's going to feel too similar to a diaper, and that could trigger some accidents. So in order to avoid that, if you go up a size, it keeps it loose and, just lets them be more aware of everything going on down there. And last but not least, I like to always say not to ask your child if they need to go potty, at least not in the beginning, because what's every toddler's favorite word? No, right? So if you say, little Johnny's over there playing with his cars and you say, Johnny, do you have to go potty? Is he going to want to stop playing with his cars to go potty? No, and he's going to say no every time. So instead of asking, use just a simple prompt, like keep an eye out for his cues, or maybe if he hasn't gone potty in a while and he's had a lot to drink and you think that he might need to go, just say, come on, Johnny, it's time to use the potty. And if they show resistance to this, you could take it one step further and offer them a choice. You can say, Johnny, do you want to use the potty now or after you finish your snack? And that helps them feel more in control of the situation. So they are actually, they're actually the ones deciding when they get to use the potty. So that can really help too with some of the more stubborn kiddos that might be out there. So these are some really helpful tips that I find that really accelerate the potty training process. And if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Potty Training Consultant. My website is pottytrainingconsultant.com. And my email address is info@pottytrainingconsultant.com. So feel free to reach out if you guys have any questions. I'm often doing free webinars as well. So if you want to learn, good step-by-step practices to potty training too, make sure you check me out on social media and you can find out all the details. And I will see y'all soon. Thanks. Bye.